I'm sharing 4 companies with you. I have 2 roles that are actually temporary customer support roles where you can start as early as next month, and I'm sharing something in healthcare, e-commerce, and a global company that hires in various areas. So think support, tech, specifically engineering, accounting, sales, across the board. They hire globally. So if you're looking to maybe move abroad or just spend some time traveling abroad, whatever it may be, someone had a specific request on an older video to share a global company that covered those types of roles. So I'm going to share that with you all because I think it's a great find and it's a great company to watch. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. Welcome back to Home Base Haven, your safe haven for real work from home jobs. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great weekend. We're going to try to start this week off strong. And if you're new here, please check out your free resource in the description box below. It's a free download with 20 remote job sites to help you with your job search. They're all clickable links, easy to use, just a nice resource to have on hand if you need it. Now let's look at the first company. It is Vita or Vita Health. I think it's Vita. Either way, they are looking for a member services agent 1. This is remote within the US. It's a full-time role. And it says we're seeking a dedicated and highly customer-focused member services agent 1 to join our healthcare organization. This role is responsible for handling member inquiries with professionalism, accuracy, and empathy to ensure a seamless and high-quality customer experience. Now, you're familiar, of course, with what customer support roles typically involve. So you're going to, be doing some outreach to members who may or may not have heard of Vita via their phone system. You're going to use motivational interviewing and rapport building to explain the benefits of enrollment in Vita's program, which is free to the member. You're going to take inbound calls and answer questions and inquiries that they may have, provide, of course, exceptional customer service throughout. You're going to document your interactions. You know the deal with typical customer support roles. What they want you to have to apply is not a long list. It's high school diploma is required. If you have a degree, that is preferred, but again, it's not a requirement. A minimum of 2 to 3 years of experience in a customer service role, strong communication across the board, excellent problem solving, and active listening abilities. That's vital for any job you're doing. Proficiency in using CRM and ticketing systems, so that's typically the tools that you use to document your interactions with customers, and the ability to work efficiently in a fast-paced, member-focused environment, and the pay is $21 per hour. Okay, so check that out if you are interested, especially if you're interested in tapping into healthcare from an entry-level point. This could be a great option. Next, we're going to look at the company Brooks. Now, if you're not familiar, Brooks Running, they make some really great running and walking shoes. They're really great for activity all around, even if it's just an everyday shoe. They personally make my favorite running shoe. I literally wore them this morning. It's a temporary customer service specialist role, direct to consumer. This is remote in the US. And again, this is a temporary role. It says at Brooks, we believe movement is the key to feeling more alive. That's why we're driven to create gear and experiences that take people to the place that makes them feel more alive, whether it's a headspace, a feeling, or a finish line. Everyone who works at Brooks is propelled by a company culture that sparks excitement, fuels collaboration, inspires creativity, and ignites innovation. So our brand values help bond us together. So if you're going to be applying, make sure you're very familiar with their brand values. And it says we welcome everyone from every walk of life, looking to inspire others through the power of movement. Now the details, this is a temporary full-time role. You're going to be starting in October, so I love that they give you that dedicated start date, like not even just a month, a specific date, October 13th. You'll be required to attend virtual training the first full week. You start Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time, and the end date is February 13th, 2026. So if you're looking for something in the interim while you find maybe something else that you're more interested in applying to and obtaining, this could be a good fill in the gap role, especially with the holidays coming up. That tends to be a busy season, whether you're celebrating something or not. It's a busy time of year, and it can be more expensive as well. And as we know, things are expensive enough as it is, so any little bit can help. You'll be responsible for providing expert product knowledge and supporting all areas of the business where a direct connection to a runner is present, including providing support for our website, marketing and events, and retail partners, as well as fulfilling our product guarantee by evaluating product issues and providing solutions for runners. Responsibilities: you must be available to answer calls up to 8 hours a day. ability to work any hours between 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time, Sunday through Friday, and some holidays. So take note of your standard work hours in this role in case it may not work for you. You're going to communicate to the customers with a passion for service and sincere desire to help, positive and timely solutions. Of course, you're going to learn about their products via the on-site training and the virtual training, depending on where you're located. Order administration, including placing, tracking, and modifying orders, evaluate and track root cause of customer contacts. So you get the idea of the position here. Now, the qualifications, again, be able to work 40 hours a week between these months here. Associate's degree or 1 year or more customer service experience, must be proficient with Microsoft tools and products, accuracy in typing up to 60 words per minute, spelling and grammar, excellent verbal and written communication skills. You can work on a fast-paced environment. You have the ability to learn various business systems, ability to manage adverse situations positively. So of course, when you're speaking to customers in any industry, when they're calling in, oftentimes it may not be because they're happy. It could be because they are having an issue. They might be upset, frustrated, whatever it may be. And you have to be able to manage that professionally and calmly. Proven ability to work efficiently independently as well as with a team, excellent interpersonal skills, keep attention to detail, ability to anticipate how a decision made can affect our customers, being able to analyze details, and so on and so forth. The pay range for this role is $18.79 per hour up to $21.50 per hour, depending on your geographic locations. Okay, and it says actually for the higher end, this is for employees based out of their Seattle headquarters office that get that rate. So disregard that unless you live in Seattle and would want to opt to work in office. But other than that, this is the true salary here, $18.79 to $20.10 per hour. Okay. Let's go to our next role. This is also a temporary position. This is with Myriad Genetics. It's a temporary gateway customer care specialist role. This is fully remote. As a contract position for up to 2 months, Myriad Genetics is a leading personalized medicine company dedicated to being a trusted advisor transforming patient lives worldwide with pioneering molecular diagnostics. Okay, so in this customer care role, they're seeking an experienced customer service professional to join Sneak Peek, which is under their umbrella, the customer care team. Sneak Peek's customer care specialists are an integral part of the Sneak Peek customer journey by providing the top-of-the-line service. It is the customer care team's responsibility to ensure that every Sneak Peek customer has the best possible experience. Very general, but you know the gist, like I mentioned before, of these typical roles. You're answering questions, educating the customer, maybe helping them with order information, things like that. This is a full-time role, 40 hours a week. It may be performed anywhere within the U.S. The required shift for this is 9 a.m. Pacific time to 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday. Ideal candidates are open to working one weekend day weekly and are open to a flexible schedule, so overtime if needed, and as business needs may change seasonally. So keep that in mind if you're going to apply to this role. If they ask you about that, if that's mentioned on the application, if you want to better your chances, be open to working weekends, be open to have a flexible schedule if you're able to, and it can kind of bump you up and give you a better opportunity to land the role. And of course, you're going to provide friendly and professional customer service, provide accurate information, of course, act as a representative for the company. And what they want you to have is at least 1 year experience in customer service, experience in a high volume support environment, experience in using a help desk platform like Zendesk, Salesforce, one of those main ones, or something similar. Be friendly and professional with excellent verbal, written, and social skills. Possess a strong work ethic with a genuine passion to provide excellent customer service. Work exceptionally well with others in a close-knit team environment. Be proficient with technology, web-based programs, Microsoft Word, and Excel. Be able to type 50 words per minute, and the most qualified candidates for this role have. So these are kind of like your bonuses if you can add this to your resume. A 2 or 4 year degree, but again, it's not required. At least 1 year experience with virtual customer service, experience with e-commerce platforms like Klaviyo, ShipStation, and WooCommerce, and your self-starting entrepreneurial approach. Okay? And they did not list a clear or any pay information for this position. I would suggest if you're interested, it might be on Glassdoor. I didn't get a chance to look, but again, this is a great temporary position if you're looking for something kind of in between jobs or something to cover you for up to 2 months while you're on the job hunt or trying to switch careers, whatever it may be. This could be a nice little placeholder just to have something on your resume. And now we're going to get into that global company I mentioned. It's Atlassian. If you've never heard of them before, they are behind several project management, workflow, software programs, and all these areas. So, software, product management, marketing, project management, design, and IT. So, Jira is a main one, Confluence, and Jira Service Management. They are behind these programs, okay? And they hire globally. They are a global company in several countries, and they have many available roles that they're hiring for right now. And I did have a subscriber from this channel leave me a comment on an older video saying that they're looking to work abroad, or excuse me, move abroad, and they have experience in sales and account management and things like that. And this company is perfect for those type of roles. They hire, if you have only customer service experience, they have support roles, and this is how their jobs page looks. So you can really just filter based on what you're looking for. They've got engineering positions, accounting. If you're freshly out of school, they have some roles for graduates and interns, marketing people. So this is like HR positions, product management, program management. I mean, really anything, sales, anything you could think of that's typical across the board in many companies, they've got it. And let me uncheck some of these so you can see all of the countries where they're hiring right now. So you've got Australia, Canada, France, Germany, India, Japan, Netherlands, New Zealand, Philippines, Poland, Singapore, South Korea, Turkey, UK, and of course the US, because they are a US based company, I believe. And yeah, they've got many roles they're hiring for. This is a good one to watch if you are looking for something that maybe is comfortable with the remote positions and isn't trying to force people back to the office, and they're open to you working abroad. This is a good one to kind of save on your browser and check back periodically if you see something that you're interested in. Maybe sign up for job alerts if they have that. And again, the company is called Atlassian. So I just wanted to highlight that for you guys. I know people are looking for different options, and for non-traditional companies that are more open to remote work, it says all Atlassians can choose to work remotely or return to an office if that's what you want. So I love that they give people options. Some people thrive being in an office environment, and others just want that freedom to work remotely from home. They don't want to have to commute anywhere, depending on where they live. Maybe it wouldn't be best for them or their family situation. Whatever the case may be, I think we should all have the option to work remotely if it's possible, and Atlassian supports that. So I just wanted to highlight this company for you guys and answer that subscriber question. So hopefully this answers your question if you're watching this. And please leave me a comment. It could be on this video, it could be an older video. Let me know what you're looking for. I say it all the time, but I don't get many comments. I do get some here and there, so that's what I try to tailor these videos around. But use that opportunity to help you find what you're looking for, especially in this job market, at least in the US. Things are kind of crazy right now. It's difficult to land roles. It's a much more competitive environment. That's why I show up here every week as much as I can to bring you guys legitimate remote jobs to help you weed through the noise, weed through the ghost jobs or the companies that don't exist or the scams or whatever it may be. But please still, I always have that disclaimer, please still do your own research on these companies no matter what. But I do a first line of defense to make sure that they're real and legitimate jobs that I'm sharing with you, but also please do your own research always. And thank you for supporting this channel and helping it grow. I'm continuing to work behind the scenes for you guys, and I just want to help you as much as I can because I get it. It is a difficult job market. It can be hard dealing with ghost jobs, like I said, scams, and not hearing back when you should. So I try my best to bring you things that seem like they're actually trying to hire people. So leave me a comment. Let me know what industries you're looking in. I specialize in healthcare and tech roles on this channel, but I'm open to sharing things from any industry. So Anyway, enough of that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a strong start to the week. I will talk to you guys again soon.